Hey, what is up, everybody? Kinder here. It was very exhausting week, to be honest. We didn't even have a break on the weekend. Uh, two of the team members, two developers, were spending a very late night with me on the weekends to actually push the staking into production because we needed to have this done by yesterday for this upcoming mint, Kaimana, that is minting. It's a kind of slow mint, but still they're going to use our service and we need to have that ready. So a lot of things actually you realize actually when you put it on production, when you put a smart contract on the mainnet, and that's you realize, okay, there's a new issues actually that you do not face on the devnet or when you're on the staging server or the test server. Anyway, this is a staking page of the Moonly, and finally, we have this in production. You can access it by clicking on the staking link over here. You will find currently there is only one staking project that use our service. So currently there is a Moonly, but over here you will find later on more and more projects that basically use our service. Um, and this is it. As you can see here how many NFTs you hold in your wallet of the Moonly, how many are staked, the total reward you have currently. This is a daily reward that you're gonna get holding one NFT. A lock period is right now 0 seconds, but there is no lock period at all. But I'm gonna change this later on, so it's gonna be probably a couple of days. Total amounts taken, and so on. Involved. So how many token is deposited in the bank or vault that will be used for reward distribution. So originally, our goal was actually to deploy this Moonly staking for for so other projects can come and stake our NFTs in order to use our staking platform. I know it's kind of bit confusing, but remember, our goal here is to lock down this staking functionality where projects or founders um, gonna use our service, right? And in order to use our service, they need to buy NFTs and they need to stake certain number of NFTs, 25 in this case, at this point, in order to get access to the staking platform so they can create staking for their uh, community or for their project. So that was original the idea, and basically we didn't had any reward for. I'm speaking concretely for a Moonly project for Moonly staking. There was no reward. As I mentioned before, um, I don't want to go with token yet, our token, until we actually have a full circle and some kind of to create some kind of stable economy out there that it have a sense. But at one point yesterday, while I was testing the application, I found there is a 500 millions of bong tokens sitting out there on my wallet that was airdropped to me by Bonk, and you guys were asking. I remember at that moment when. So here it is. It came to my mind. Okay, let's distribute something. So I'm gonna change the reward. This is a very little. I know. Nothing significant right now. I'm gonna change this reward, but it's actually, it helped me to test this, and also it gives some little tiny initiative to actually for people to stake. So I'm gonna change the reward again. Do not make conclusion based on the daily reward. This is not planned at all that we're gonna have in this moment daily reward. I had other ideas that we're gonna produce either our token or something hybrid that will be kind of a point system when you stake, so you can set, so our holders actually can use those points into other features, for example, raffles, marketplace, merchandise, and stuff like that. So anyway, there's a tons of fixes out there that was happening just in the last couple days, and there's still some issues that I'm aware. So whatever you find, just please report it. Be chill, be cool, report it. You can use whatever channel, report it. You can report in issues, suggestion, general. We're gonna take a look at this. Please report this. It doesn't work on the mobile right now. Actually, it work on mobile, but it doesn't work as it should, and because we didn't plan to use it on mobile yet. So the first thing, the priority was to have this on the desktop ready. I was able to stake from the mobile phone, but there's some issues out there. The loading spinner that it doesn't load NFT, so we're gonna fix that later on regarding a mobile phone. Regarding the fees, currently, if you wonder why you're paying the fees and stuff, so how this work? Whenever you stake, you will pay 0.005 Sol per each NFT staked. And this is the fee that we're going to charge to other projects. So let's say project X or Y come to us, use our service, and they have, 10,000 members or holders or 5,000, whatever. Each of them who will stake, it will pay us this fee every time they stake. And this will basically be used to build our kind of community wallet that will be used either for raffles or some decision that we're going to bring together. There is also another fee that you're going to pay only once. So you're going to pay another fee only once, which is 0.07 in this case. And you need to pay this because you every time you stake, you're renting a blockchain space. You're renting a space on Solana blockchain. So and you will pay this only once. Basically, it's gonna create some kind of account on the Solana blockchain, and you're renting that to, you know, uh, to stake your NFTs out there. So basically, if you wonder that why you're paying that much, so you're probably gonna pay this much if you stake one NFT. So it will be 0.07 plus 0.005. It will be this much. But after that, if you stake 10 NFT, it will just be this much multiple 10, basically not much. But for some might be significant, but in reality, let's be real. How many money was or soul was left or lost during the trading or ragging, royalties and stuff? This is not again. This is gonna actually help Moonly build some sustainability out there, or at least some first income actually, because we didn't build any income so far. So that is what about about fees. Again, these fees will be used partly for now. We're going to put all of these fees into some wallet so you can go to the community wallet. It's not going to be much depending how many clients we have in the project and user actually staking out there, but it's going to be something out there. So we can use this to build economy, for example, to put in the raffles. And in order to participate in the raffle, you will need to be a holder. Not just to be a holder, you will need to be a staker, and not just to be a staker, you will need to have this kind of to fill this requirement or condition that you need to be a holder, a staker, and paid royalties actually on that. And when we have that kind of circle, full circle, um, then we can proceed forward and use um, those funds and put it back into community again, creating the raffles, um, creating the community wallet that will be used in whatever we decide to use. And I think that is something is actually missing on the Moonly. We were kind of focusing so much on the development side that that was put aside, and I realized that is actually one of the mistakes that we didn't do before. But you cannot be everywhere at the same place, you know. Uh, all our effort was focusing on development so far. So this is at what direction we're going. So once again, do not make any conclusion on the bonk reward. This is something I put for fun from my own wallet. That was airdropped. I never sold. Even I could take $3,000 based on this when it was at all the time high. I didn't sold. Now it's for 300 or something dollars. So I decided I'm gonna airdrop this to you guys, to whoever is taking. I'm gonna increase the daily reward to, I don't know, 3 times, 5 times more, so it can be more fun. I might add some special trait. So whoever have some special trait, it will get additional reward. So that will also help us to test this out in the production and so on. So I leave this is the URL again. You can go to the staking, or you can go directly to the Moonly page, and you will see here staking. So yeah, this is now where we're going, guys. This is gonna be exciting. uh, there's still a lot of things to connect, to improve. We are working on many things at once, but slowly but steady, one by one, we're gonna cover all of this and fix all this and connect and deploy and release these new tools. And there's also some more things going on in the background that I didn't mention. I'm gonna share when it's right time. But yeah, probably the video is too long, 15 minutes or so, 12 minutes. So hopefully you don't get bored watching this. But I didn't have time to actually write announcement. Maybe I put some short text out there. But anyway, this is what is. Let me see if anything else. I'm just gonna pause for now. I think that's it. There are some things broken the website, but since there was a weekend, other devs was um, getting rest, and since we were kind of focused on the staking and some other things out there, we just didn't have time to fix those small issues. Some images missing and stuff like that. Some small issues out there, but we're gonna take care of that. Anyway, let me know if you find any issues, and you're probably gonna find. Be sure that we are working very hard to actually tackle this down. uh, Report it, just report it. If you have the issues, always be sure to first either delete the cache or just log out, disconnect and connect again, and come here in case that it's not loading NFTs for you or something like that. Be sure again to have at least 0.075 sol, at least if you want to stake one um, NFT out there. So yeah, so basically, Moonly made, I think, first money ever. So if you have, let's say, 302 uh, NFTs staked, and each of those NFT need to pay this much, right? 0.005 sol. Well, we made 1.5 sol finally, and we can put that in some community wallet, and start building around that. Um, it's gonna be interesting, really. We're just getting started. That's how I feel, and I feel that there is a lot of opportunity for us, especially if we bring more project to this. And the more project we bring over here, it means that more users will actually use Moonly, which will basically create that more eyeballs, more exposure. People will realize that Moonly have to offer much more, and that have a lot of potential, which will potentially increase in the demand, new holders, floor price, and all this stuff. So yeah, let's talk about this. You can either share it, whatever, but this is just a start. Peace, guys.